like my gardening journey so far. So the first year it was mostly just herbs, and I did have like a one bed, big bed. It was just one huge block, and I grew cucumbers, like lemon cucumbers, and they did really good. Like they took off. And then the next year, you know, I would plant like a few tomato plants and a pepper plant, and I tried to like scatter it around. And during the winter times I would plant I think I've done broccoli. I did broccoli in it. And so I just continued that pattern. And I did used to do my own compost in the beginning. Like I grabbed a trash can and I would fill it with my food scraps, and I would add water and leaves. And when we got ready to fill our bed, we put that compost in there, and that has been like the best soil that we've had, along with some mushroom dirt. So the background from my family, my dad gardens a lot and he loves mushroom dirt. So we put mushroom dirt, we put compost, we put manure, and like I said, that has been the best soil that we've ever had. Fast forward, I was stepping in the bed a lot, and so that's why I decided to go with beds. We put soil in it. The soil is not as good as the first bed, but we did split that bed into two, and so I still have two beds, like my middle beds, and I'll have to show y'all in another video. But yeah, so I started growing like in the bed, like fill the bed of one crop instead of doing multiple crops in that one big bed. And the reason why I wanted to do that was because so I had planted lemon cucumbers again that year, and then I had also planted regular cucumbers. And my lemon cucumber ended up green, like some of them ended up green on the inside and they weren't sour. And some of my cucumbers ended up sour in the middle, and they looked different. Like they did not look like cucumbers. So there was cross-pollination going on between the cucumbers, and I was like, okay, well, that's probably not good for us to eat. So I didn't feel confident eating it. So then we moved to the other beds. And in those beds, I've grown tomatoes. Actually, they gave me the best tomatoes from that soil still, that compost soil. The Purple Cherokee heirloom tomatoes, they tasted amazing. I wish I would have been documenting this, and this is why I wanted to do this video and post it on YouTube to have. But I kid you not, I had a tomato that was the size of like 2 softballs put together. And I mean, the taste was amazing, and I just haven't been able to regrow tomatoes like that. But I'm working on my compost again. I'm building my soil up again, so hopefully this next summer we have success. One thing that I want to improve on while I'm gardening is my spacing, because I sometimes get carried away with spacing, and I'm like, well, it needs space to grow, right? And then it's too much space, and then I feel like I could have planted like one more plant in a section. Or sometimes I'll be like, or sometimes it's backwards. I'll say, oh, I have a lot of plants, I want to give them, you know, an opportunity, and I'll plant them too close, and then they don't grow as big, right? So that's going to be one of my main goals also in these videos, is my spacing. So I'm going to be working on that. But yeah, so just to give y'all a little bit of what I grow, usually like in the summer times, it's just tomatoes, peppers of like multiple kinds. What else did I plant this year? I planted asparagus beans. I planted some crooked, yellow crooked squash. And I planted, what else? I have some herbs as well that I plant because I want to experiment on some herbs, grow my own herbs. But I'll just have to do a garden tour. I have garden tours already recorded. I will post them for you guys so y'all can see like what I've grown or what we've grown as a family, because I do have help. And then also I have a lemon tree. I have a little orchard as well. I'll post that. In the wintertime, right now I have lettuce, kale, collard greens. I didn't do mustard greens this year, I don't think. I have cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli. I already planted my garlic. What else? I think that's it. Oh, this past summer I did sweet potato for the first time, and I learned a lot from it. I didn't get a lot out of it, but I learned a lot from it. So next year I'm excited to plant some more of that. And all these I have a video on, or some footage of, and I'll do my best to collect that and post it to keep y'all updated, because I've been wanting to do these videos since last winter, but I kept telling myself I don't have enough footage, so I kept putting it off. But now I've had a full season of footage, so I'm gonna do my best to collect all of that footage, put it together, and post it for you guys. Mostly just garden tours. I try to do a little bit of like how I do things. I just recorded a video on how I transplanted some cauliflower. I believe it's cauliflower. Still need a little organization, labeling things so we know what we're planting. But that's the journey. That's the point of these videos, and I'm excited for you guys to come along and learn from my mistakes, and I can't wait for y'all to help me out and give me advice on, you know, how I can improve and be better myself. And along the way, I also want to give a little bit about like some, you know, thoughts that come to my mind when I'm gardening, mostly about the Father and life. So that'll be probably another section. I'm also going to be showing you guys my chickens, how I care for them. I've got a big harvest this year of eggs, and a little bit of fruit preservation as well. Just a little bit of everything that I do. I will try my best to keep y'all updated. Please keep me motivated, you guys. And thanks in advance for subscribing and listening and being here with me through this journey.